Welcome to teachthevote.org. ATPE Executive Director Doug Rogers knows what it means to be an effective public education advocate. Since its inception in 1980, Rogers' optimism and enthusiasm has helped foster the association's ascendance from nascent breakaway group to the venerable institution it is today. His first foray into professional advocacy came in 1984, when Rogers represented ATPE during the infamous special legislative session on House Bill 72, the massive education reform effort headed by billionaire Ross Perot that dramatically altered the course of public education in Texas. Rogers has served as ATPE Executive Director since 1989 and will retire later this month. TeachTheVote.org recently sat down with Rogers to tap into his wealth of experience and knowledge and was delighted by a seasoned professional.
Good morning, Jennifer. Thank you very much for coming in, and I appreciate this opportunity. Thank you.
Do you have any advice for new members or those who are just starting out with political involvement?
Most teachers are not interested in going out and advocating for themselves. They're not selfish people. They're very conscientious about students' needs and not their own. And so it was really kind of a challenge to get teachers to realize that, okay, I can contact members of the legislature and the Board of Education and tell them how I feel about things without reducing my professionalism. And I think that that's what ATPE really tries to encourage in our advocacy.
One of the more recent advocacy tools ATPE launched during your tenure as Executive Director has been Teach the Vote. Tell us a little about what that means to you.
Jennifer, I think our staff has done such a wonderful job with that, because it's going to be our job in ATPE to reinforce how important advocating for education can be. And if our younger generation can see, okay, well, that is a cause, that is something worthy of spending my time and energy on, they will. And I think Teach the Vote is going to contribute to that.
What do you see in the future for ATPE and our advocacy work?
I think we're going to see a movement away from testing being the only measure of student success to a more portfolio type approach. I think we're going to see that with teachers as well, so that teachers won't feel like that a small segment of their observation is going to measure their success as a teacher. And also, we've been fighting the school finance issue for over 40 years. I mean, Rodriguez was really the first in Edgewood, was the first complaint against our school funding system, and that was in the late 60s. We need to resolve the school finance funding issue. We can do that. I think if we focus on what's best for the students in establishing a per student cost and addressing how we're going to collect the monies to obtain those equitably across the state.
What are you proudest of with respect to your work as an education advocate?
Well, frankly, I'm proud of the people that we have representing teachers. Having the opportunity to assist with the selection of our staff has been a great joy to me. The people that we have guiding the association, our board, our officers, that collaborative effort has been the real driving force for ATPE's success. I've just been a lucky rider along the way, and it's been a great ride. But let me not fail to mention the most important part of our group are the people that are volunteers in our organization that contribute their time and their energy every year to the cause of ATPE. And without our volunteer leaders and our volunteer leadership, ATPE would not be the member-owned, member-governed association that it is.
I know I speak for everyone at ATPE when I say how much we appreciate your leadership and your dedication to the profession and to this association in particular.
Let me have a hug.
You bet.
Please.
Thank you, Doug.
Thank you very much.